Good morning. This is going to be me going on a little bit of a rant, so bear with me. I've had about 3 hours of sleep, but I'm fine. Well, reasonably. Anyways, that's not the point. So, I am going to be doing an art therapy session today at 11:30, and I'm basically going to be making origami medals using black and red cards and ribbons to basically create medals because I saw to give the poppy walkers because I saw what was I going to say? I saw sorry. Okay, sorry, that was my ADHD brain glitching. I saw my post on the British Legion's I think that's what it's called, the group, the Facebook group, because I signed up to do the poppy walk in November. There's one in London on the 1st, there's another on the 2nd in Southampton. So basically I've signed myself up to the Southampton one. I'm thinking of also doing the London one, and I saw in that group, I think it was in that group, if it wasn't, please let me know, that there are people who there was someone basically asking if they would still get a medal if they didn't raise like £150, because a lot of the charities ask for money, and I get it. Yes, money is important, but the thing is, charities asking for money and then sort of abusing it in the past has made people wary of giving money to charity. And me working in the charity shop at volunteering at the charity shop in cancer research on the Isle of Wight has made me realize how much people distrust charity organizations. And I get it, because people have abused it in the past, used those charities to rip people off. And I get it. I've been ripped off before. I've been scammed out of all my savings. So I get it. I do. And I understand that it's hard for you to trust again. It's easier for you to just think, you know what, I'll just look after myself because no one looked after me. Why should I look after anyone else? But that kind of mentality is only hurting you. It's not hurting anyone else. You might think that you're protecting yourself, but what you're doing is self-isolating. And isolation and loneliness is the biggest cause of mental health problems. So if this is you, if this resonates with you and you feel like you don't want to give to charity because you don't want to give money to charity because you feel like what's the point, that's not really the case. I work with one of the best people I've met, Paula. She's the manager at the Cancer Research in Ryde, and I see how hard she works and what a lovely soul she is and how much time and energy she pours into that shop and raising raising money to fund cancer research. Because the thing about cancer is we need treatment that's not hurting people, because currently the treatments are things like chemotherapy that is toxic to all the cells, not just the cancer cells. So what genetic research into genetics does is find targeted therapy that looks at the genes that are causing the cancer and target those genes, so we can shut just those genes down and prevent so we can shut those genes down and hold on, give me a second. Just need to make it simpler because I'm thinking in medical terms because I studied this at medical school, but I'm just trying to make it in terms simple enough for you to understand. Hold on. Okay, so sorry, I just need to think. So what it is you basically target the genes that you want to target, not everything else, not all the cells, only the genes. So the genes basically have the information that creates the cells. So we target those genes that cause the problem only. So it's targeted therapy. That's what targeted therapy means. And we shut those genes down, and so that it doesn't have the side effects that chemotherapy has, and it doesn't cause the problems that chemotherapy has. So this is why cancer research is so important, and that's why I am so passionate about it, because the problem is, because it's targeted, because it needs research, these drugs, these are like miracle drugs, they are so expensive because it costs a lot of money. It costs a lot of money to do the research, because you have to, it's such a long process, it takes so much time and energy, and you have to invest so much into it. All the scientists and the doctors, they have to work together, lab assistants, everyone, and all these salaries, all the time. This is all going into this, and that's what you're paying for, right? So it's all very well to say, oh, my dad's died of cancer, my mom's died of cancer, and then shaving the hair and but try to understand what the charity is trying to do. Okay, try to understand what the message, why they're raising these funds. And also I have to say something to regarding the charities. Try not to have so much red tape. Let people, I know you're scared again of people suing you because of other people who've taken advantage. I get it. You're scared. Stop being so bloody scared. Okay? And stop suing others. Like, literally, people who want to do good are tied up in red tape. So just try and work together. We're all trying to do something. We're all trying, we're all doing the same. We have the same goal, which is to help people with cancer. You see those little kids in the Great Ormond Street Hospital who have lost their hair. It's like, it's horrible. I saw a post the other day where they have a Make-A-Wish competition where basically, the kids who are dying make their last wish. And one of them was like, they wanted to have a princess theme party, so good people made it happen. They sacrificed their time and energy and stopped worrying so much about money and their fears and their own selfishness and narcissism. If you want to do good, go and bloody do it. Even if you're poor. I'm poor. I am barely surviving, but I've found ways to help others despite that. You don't need to be a millionaire to do charity. Stop waiting for that someday I'll help. That day starts now, today, right now. If you don't want to give money, that's absolutely fine. Go volunteer. If you're live and ride, please, we desperately need the help. I am splitting my time between 3 places because I need to look after my parents who are in Hertfordshire as well. So we need people to come and help and volunteer at the shops. Stop being so bloody selfish. I'm sorry, I have to say it. Life doesn't revolve around you. There's not Copernicus.